Okay, now we're going to continue with the progression, and I'm going to be helped out with my bass player friend Jim. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Nice easy strum there. Let all the notes ring. Something else. I'm going to try this now. Okay, back to the simple strum. Sounds good. All right, here we're going to end it now. Okay, very cool. Nice mellow sound to that progression, but we can use these major sevenths all over the place for a lot of different kinds of music. Okay, now let's take a look at the D chord, and let's make that a major seventh and add that to a nice, easy progression. Okay, so this is really common in terms of a progression you might hear. You might hear a triads first, and then you might hear it become a major seventh chord. And oftentimes you'll even hear a dominant chord after that, but we're going to just keep it, an example, to D major, to D major 7, and then we go to the 4 chord and we play a G major 7 like this. That might be kind of tricky to go to this, which is a big chord compared to this shape. So you have to get good at moving your fingers around there. So you might want to practice that one a little slower. And I go to E minor after that. So just check that G major chord out, or major 7th. Okay, we're going to try that one now. Here we go. Okay, make sure you make it light with your right hand. Don't strum too hard. It kind of messes up the sound a little bit. So keep it light with your right hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was pretty cool too. You probably heard things like that before. So practice these major 7th chords in recognizable chord progressions, because they really sound more musical that way than just practicing them up and down the neck in kind of random orders. Okay, let's take a look at our next one here. This one is going to combine 2 chords that you might not think of as being fitting together, but we're going to find a way to make them fit together. Okay, let's bring in the A chord now in the next progression. We've got the A major 7th chord right here that we remember we created from the major triad. And then we're going to bring in the F major 7th chord that we just used in the last progression in the key of C. So we're combining A major 7 and F major 7. So there's a little bit of a key change there, but it sounds really quite nice. And once again, the E is common to both these chords. That's a nice connection there. And then we're going to go to D minor that we played right here as an open D minor chord, just to bring that color in. So we're going to have this feel now. Now you'll notice in my left hand, I'm trying to keep open strings that I don't necessarily want to ring from ringing by draping my thumb over the neck. So I got to be careful there. I want the A to ring here. But on the F major 7 chord, I want the F to be the lowest note. All right, so then I choke it off with my thumb, and then on the D minor chord, I don't want the low E, the A, or to ring it all. So I just there's a subtle technique happening over here in my left hand that you want to observe. Okay, so here's our groove. A little faster there, huh? Let's see if we can keep up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep a loose right hand. Okay, what I was saying there was keep a loose right hand because we're playing pretty fast in the tempo, so you gotta be really loose with your rhythm hand, right? If you manifest or create any tension in your wrist or in your arm, it starts to affect your rhythm. You don't want that. Okay, let's take a look at the last progression there before we tune out. Okay, in our last progression, we're going to use the E major 7th chord, the open E major 7. And remember, try not to hit the open E in this case. Normally it would be a good note. If it were an E major, try it, but if it's a major 7 in this case, because the major 7 is here, that sounds a little dissonant below this high E right here. So we're just going to make this one sound up to the B. Okay, so we're going to go E major 7. We're going to try something different too. We're going to play it as an arpeggio. We're going to go like this. Just let that break up the notes. And then we're going to go to A. We'll go all the way to the E there. And F sharp minor, we'll just play a bar chord. Right, and then the B7 chord, we'll just play a B7 chord. Okay, so just a little different type of groove there. So here's our pattern. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Going, right? So that's it for today's lesson. I want you to work on these voicings. Try to have some fun. Make up your own songs. And we'll see you next lesson, okay? Dave Hill signing off. I'll talk to you later.